All right, in this short video, what we're going to try to do is explain very simply, very quickly, what the situation is with a single pulley setup for a dredge teaser. There seems to be a lot of confusion and so forth, but it really is quite simple. And in some cases, you don't even need it, okay? But what you would do is you've got a 30 series block with a snap, which would attach to the ring on the outrigger. In most cases, it would be the closest ring to the hardtop. The smaller pulley with the 450-pound snap swivel, that gets attached here, to your line, all right? And then this would get attached to your dredge, all right? Now, to terminate this, you'd want to form some type of a V in the line, all right, like that. Right, now, looking at this the way it is, I mean, this is just for demonstration purposes. On your boat, it would be somewhat different, okay? But what you have, you've got your tow line, your teaser tow line, going through the pulley at the top of the dredge here, top of the rigger, coming down, going through the small pulley that is eventually going to be attached to the dredge, and then you would terminate it up here. You want to form a V in the line, and what that does, that prevents the line twist and whatnot, because this is going to twist. If you had it going back right up to that and terminated it up there, you would get twist in the line. All right, so once you have this on, you're going to take your dredge and you're just going to attach your bucket teaser, in this case, or any other dredge, right to that line. Okay. Now, what this does, for example, if it takes 50 pounds of pressure, now I'm just using 50 just to be easy and whatnot, but if it takes 50 pounds of pressure to pull this dredge in and clear it, this setup here cuts that requirement in half. All right, so it's going to be 25 pounds. So what the single pulley setup does, it just makes it easier to pull your heavy, cumbersome dredge in when you're clearing it and whatnot. The pulleys do nothing to strengthen your riggers. I mean, this is one of the misconceptions. People think that they can put a pulley system on and their riggers that couldn't handle the dredge before, now they're going to be able to handle it. That's not the case. If this is 50 pounds of pressure, okay, it's going to be 50 pounds of pressure on your rigger. There's no changing that whatsoever. But all it is, it just makes it quite easy to pull the dredge in. All right, now, when selecting dredge blocks, pulleys, and so forth, okay, one of the things that you want to be aware of is the space between the sheave and the pulley itself, okay? You want to have one that's as tight as possible, because you don't want your dredge line, your teaser line, getting caught in between the sheave and the outer block, all right? Now, in this case, we're using 1,900-pound test Dyneema, all right, which, again, not again, but you want to be pulling your dredge with something substantial, all right? When you look at some of the dredges that are going for $400 to $500, you want to be pulling with something more than 200-pound mono, all right? As I said, in this case, right, we're doing it with a hand line. It's 1,900-pound test Dyneema. So, real quickly, okay, this is a single pulley setup. It's easy and effective, and in most cases, this is all you really need. There's no reason to have a double block on each one. That's just entirely too much. If you're using an LP 1200 or something like that, you don't even need a double pulley setup like this. That LP 1200 will handle it, quite nicely by itself. And that's it. I mean, a single pulley system is not as complicated as people would like you to think.